All right, just a heads up too. Looks like you guys are stuck with me as I just got my trial ended for Final Cut Pro. I believe the Final Cut Pro X. So I just got it. So now I will have it for good. So more constant videos, and especially during contest prep, really consistent videos. Check out the size of these Kodiak cakes today. Big ones. One thing I think I did three servings of mix, and then I did 2 whole eggs in here. But one thing I will say is when I add in the whole eggs, it seems to make the pancakes drier. So I'm gonna test these with 3 servings of mix, 2 whole eggs, and I'll let you guys know the verdict. If you're a fan of almond butter, I love this Justin's brand. Definitely prefer this over some of the other ones that I've had. Finished product. Just so you can see how big these are too. Almost like the size of my hand. Hey guys, verdict with the 2 whole eggs. I'm gonna give you a little taste test here. One thing I will say, seems like adding in the eggs dries out the pancakes with the Kodiak cake mix. So that's my observation. If you like more moist pancakes, don't add in the whole eggs. But for convenience and getting more protein and fat in the mix, add in the eggs. Oh, and shout out to Chris Jones for sending me this hoodie like a year or 2 ago. All right, post-workout, I'm gonna do rosemary and garlic potatoes. Macros are 2 fat, 19 carb, 2 grams protein, and then I'm just gonna add that with some grilled chicken. All right, got 10 ounces of chicken and 200 grams of the rosemary potatoes. Gonna use some sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and some ketchup for the potatoes. Finishing off the rest of my Sour Patch berries. Had 53 grams left, so just not even a serving and a half. 3 servings of cereal at 12:35 in the morning.
You are for call. You're right.
All right, so cooking up some Trader Joe's ground turkey. This is a post-workout. Gonna have this, probably about like 8 ounces of ground turkey. And then I have some cooked up Trader Joe's, just jasmine rice in Tupperware. So I'll probably do 2 cups of rice. And then to get a little bit more fat in, probably do like a half serving of Kerrygold butter. I'm gonna test something too. I've noticed having a hard time focusing with this camera, like nutrition labels. So I got a good tip that instead of trying to get close to the item, you zoom into it. So check this out. Much better. I feel like before I was always trying to put the item right up to the camera and it's like always fuzzy. So one of my clients who actually has the same camera gave me a good tip. So if you have like one of these nicer mirrorless cameras, keep your camera like a foot away from the food item and then just zoom in to the, look at now I'm messing it up. Anyways, into the nutrition label. So now I can kind of show them more clear. So another thing, I had back tonight and I was warming up, everything felt good, and I get to 405 and I swear I always do this and learn from me, where all of a sudden, I think it was like the first or second rep, I felt like a weird kind of like sharp kind of like twitch in my back. And usually if you're like, you should stop, like just stop the weight, do not do anything anymore. But me, being stupid, was like, oh, I'm gonna keep going. And I think I took it for at least like 5 reps, and every single rep, it just felt worse and worse and worse, to the point where my back for like the rest of the workout today was so stiff, to the point where like I couldn't even like bend over to like pick up weights. I was just like, oh my God. So you have to see my little contraction thing that I just made. I'm using these are my Voodoo floss bands. I'm actually pretty proud of this, but I took an ice pack and I just wrapped it on my back like this, so it's just kind of staying there Nice on my back. Actually feels really good. So if you ever kind of tweak your back and you need to ice it, you don't want to have to lay down on something. You want to keep being able to stand and kind of do stuff. Just kind of wrap something like an ice pack on your back. And also took a couple of ibuprofens and stuff like that. So hopefully, I feel like I've done things like this before in the past where sometimes I feel like it's your body sometimes telling you like, okay, this is kind of like too much. Because I feel like on Monday, I took squats up to like 410 pounds on my Power Focus squat. So really killed my legs on Monday. And so this is literally just 2 days later on Wednesday, trying to do 400 plus, you know, deads for reps. It's just sometimes I feel like it's your body telling you, okay, you know what, this is a little too much. So I have to kind of maybe scale back a little bit on, you know, on that stuff like that. So just kind of a tip for you guys. But anyways, I will see you next clip. Making some microwave popcorn. For those of you that don't realize that popcorn is very macro friendly, especially when you get lower fat versions like this. So if you want to check the nutrition label, you can see here like 1 bag of, these are like the smaller, this is the one where you get like 10 mini bags. So 1 bag is 2 fat, 25 carb, 5 grams of fiber, so keep that in mind for you cutters, and 3 grams of protein. So I'm gonna have 2 bags of this Jolly Time popcorn, put it in my popcorn bowl, and I'm gonna watch Daddy's Home, little Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg, watch that. So that volume, that's why you gotta love popcorn, get all that volume. So 2 servings here, 4 fat, 50 carb, 6 protein, but 10 grams of fiber in this bad boy. All right, we're on the quick pre-workout meal today. So just probably about 100 grams of oats, 2 scoops away with just some water. All right, I won't lie and say it's the best tasting shake, but it gets the job done for just being super quick. You can make it in like under 30 seconds. So again, 100 grams of just old-fashioned oats, water, and 2 scoops of chocolate whey. Very chocolatey, chalky type taste, but again, honestly, I just like taking it and downing it. Just like that.